It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Heat in Miami. For the Heat, they're hoping to start turning around their luck. Dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now. And tonight, two top-tier centers going toe-to-toe. Obviously, the center position has become more multi-dimensional than ever. Shaq, give us your thoughts on how your position has evolved.
Well, the new defensive rules make it harder to post up. Versatility has never been more important for centers. You know, starting to play small ball, we need to get a little more versatile and show them that, hey, Akeem is not gone.
Do you think you could survive in the league in this day and age?
Oh, yes. Yes,
wow,
yes.
what a question.
Yes,
I
yes.
can't believe he even asked you that.
I can't believe he answered it.
I think you come off the bench now.
Yeah, you could be a great sixth man.
Oh!
Whoa!
Okay, you could stop.
Shaq don't do bench.
Okay. Defensively, centers just have to guard, and Shaq could guard.
Yeah.
I could play guard.
Place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. They are 4 games out of the final playoff spot, so they'll need some good breaks down the final stretch to make it happen.
And having lost both of their previous games this season, this is their last chance, guys, to get a win. I'm sure that they look at this as a really important game.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Bledsoe is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Now here's Bledsoe. Now Rose, back to Bledsoe. 4 on the clock. Offline with his 3. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Dragic with a screen for Winslow. Here's the screen. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And 2 of the better defensive teams playing tonight, Chris. They don't take a lot of plays off, do they?
No, they don't take any plays off. We have to credit their coaching staff, their culture in that locker room about that. Their defense first, but you have to make sure that you communicate just as much as you use your physical effort on the floor. Defense, a lot of times, is playing position defense first, being where you know you should, paying attention to the little things.
That communication, one of the more underrated parts of playing defense, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely, and one of the best stat used to be a guy named Roscoe, Ball Don't Lie, Rasheed Wallace. He was sitting at back, him and KG, and they would kind of be the anchors, telling you to watch out, screen, left, man coming right, I got your back, send him to the right. Those type of things allow you to have more confidence because really, Kev, you cannot guard anyone in the NBA one-on-one, period. You're at the offensive player's mercy. You need as much help behind you in front of that basket as you can get.
Great answer. God, that was a great answer. Man. James, no good.
He's clanking everything to start this game.
Pass to Anabogu. Top of the key, Dragic. Right side a screen. Waiters into the lane. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. It definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
Here's Waiters. Rose with some nice D.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Not getting anything to fall here early. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Now here's Waiters. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston. There's Winslow. Plays it up and banks it in. Winslow's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
LeBron against Winslow. Love outside. James left side. Shot to stop the drought. And there's the nice layup by Love.
Oh, they finally got the lid off the basket there with that shot. Now 1 for 5 to begin this game.
The Heat with the lead. Passes it to Anabogu. Waiters gets a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Waiters got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Love outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And Love sinks these catch-and-shoot jumpers so easily. I mean, his timing, his release, well, not allowing the D to react.
Here's Anabogu, looking for his first basket still in this one. James with it. And that one comes up a bit short.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Well, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Lets it go from 14. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
LeBron against Winslow. It's good. James has got his first 2 points.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Right side a screen. Waiters against Rose. And Waiters, here we go. Good D by Thompson.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Rose.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Well, extremely accurate throughout the evening, I thought. The play calling really fit the lineups they were rolling out.
Here is Love. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Rose dishes to LeBron. Out to the wing. For 3, Bledsoe. It's hauled in by the Heat. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
Well, also, when you're a monster underdog, you have to play like a monster. You have to be aggressive, really physical. I didn't think they brought that level of intensity.
Now here's Waiters. following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Shot's good by Waiters.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Winslow against LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Has the NBA ever seen a more dominant athlete than LeBron James? He's the quickest player on the floor at any given time and the strongest, just one of a kind.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And LeBron so strong finishing. He's complained that maybe, Chris, he's not getting the foul calls he deserves.
And he's so powerful. The officials don't always notice kind of the little stuff. I mean, you almost need to tackle him to prevent him from the and one.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Waiters. He's got 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Waiters got 7 points in the game.
That's the way to attack. Get it into the post and go to work.
Here's Love. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting guarding numbers, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
The first free throw is good. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for them to gel. Once Kevin figured out when and where to assert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better.
Now here's Johnson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Olynyk can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And there's the pass to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Kevin Love gets the 3. 10 points for him.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Pass to Waiters. Over Daniels. Waiters no luck. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 11 feet away, and no good that time. And it's Miami the other way. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Oh, yeah, they allowed way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Love. Again, Love missing.
He can hit that fadeaway shot, but with the D on him, you can't blame him for attempting that shot.
Johnson right side. Kicks it to Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Chris, so many of us involved with the NBA, either as broadcasters or players, had a moment where they just knew that this was the game for us. Did you ever have that moment? And if so, Chris, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Wow, that's a great question, Kim. You know what? I have so many signature moments in my life that continually made me fall in love. I don't know if there's just one. I remember, for instance, Isaiah Thomas, after he won the All-Star game, I believe it was like 86, 87, and after he had his mom come up and his mom did the interview with him, and I was there with my mom, and I remember thinking to myself, man, that would be a cool moment. Or watching Magic Johnson hoist up a championship because he was from Michigan, and I had followed his career the whole time. And so watching him win a championship. Or how about those great Magic Johnson, Larry Bird commercials back when they got out the limo and were looking at each other, that type of stuff. So man, so many great moments, man. I can't pick one, but there's so many great moments.
Great moments indeed. Now here's Waiters. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Pekovic with the rebound.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie. He has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer.
On the wing, Shumpert. Right side, Harper. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
And Waiters kicks to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Johnson. Waiters for three. Good on the three-point shot. Waiters got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Oh, and just a great screen by Olynyk. I mean, really sprung that play open.
Waiters on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Olynyk the pass to Johnson. And Olynyk kicks to Waiters. Miami needs to get a shot off. From deep, Johnson. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
There's a screen. Jacks up a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Lock at 6. Johnson the screen. Waiters for three. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that one.
He's guarded by Johnson. Dishes to Pekovic. Outside jumper. He feeds it to Harper. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Well, yeah, you want to try to deny, take something away, but you can also see he's smart about his position.
Offensive rebound in the corner. Daniels. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Screen by Olynyk. Down low. Just 3 on the clock. It's deflected, and he recovers it. It's all tied in Miami. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Harper is out there with Pekovic. And it's Farrell in at the guard position. There's the pass to Adebayo. Johnson outside, and Waiters kicks to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Olynyk dishes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock, and that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. Out to the right wing. Stolen. He's guarded by Johnson. Harper the pass to Pekovic. To the wing on the left. To the paint. It's stolen by Dragic. He dishes it to Olynyk. Johnson outside. Back to Olynyk. And stolen by Pekovic. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers leading by 3. He's guarded by Johnson. James in the post. On the mark with the 15-footer. James has got 6.
I like how James shoots the ball from the mid-range. I mean, he measures up these type of shots perfectly. You got to do your mark.
And as successful as LeBron James has been, a max contract, all the endorsements, everything else, he's made his mark with his philanthropy.
Well, Kevin, my favorite part about LeBron is what he's done off the court. I mean, $2.5 million to the Muhammad Ali Museum. Think about this. This might be one of the greatest philanthropic moves, in my opinion, by an athlete. $40 million to pay for the college tuition of 1,000 Ohio school children. I mean, he's affecting the world in ways much larger than basketball.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Right side a screen. There's the screen. Outside Dragic. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Jumper off the screen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Solid pick to create that opening. Soft touch on the jumper.
Pass to Farrell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Chris, you've been broadcasting as an analyst for the better part of the decade now. Talk about your process when you personally prepare for a broadcast, prepare for a game.
Wow, that's crazy. It is almost the better part of the decade. It doesn't seem that long. I can't believe I've been retired that long, but...
I know it.
Right? I can't... Wow, time flies,
I can't
man.
either.
I have to thank so many of the guys that I've worked with that have taught me kind of how to do it, but my process is kind of like a basketball game when I play. There's a scouting report. I look at the scouting report. I look at the stats for the season. I compare the two teams. I look at this. If I was playing for Team A, what would we have to do? What would my role be? And then I look at it for Team B. I love coaching and management and looking at all those things, and so it gives me a chance to play all those roles and then come up with the game plan. And then from there, I just try to make sure I kind of stick to the rules of commentating when we start the game and go from there. But my preparation is really to get deep into the numbers of each team, but then more importantly, how they've been playing, add that context of what I did as a player, and I know what the teams are going through along with all those analytics, and then kind of just let it fly, and hopefully the fans have fun watching it. That's my process.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Dragic. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
LeBron James on the wing. 10 points for him. And stolen by Whiteside. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. Here's Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Now here's Johnson. The dish now to Whiteside. Pass to Anunoby. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Feeds it to Daniels. He kicks to James. Back to Daniels. And stolen by Whiteside. Outside Dragic. And there's the feed to Whiteside. Passes it to Anunoby. Winslow kicks to Whiteside. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%. And you know, normally when you look at a guy like Whiteside with the field goal percentage and all, you'd think it's all about dunks, but I tell you what, he's improved his entire repertoire of scoring options near the rim. And now he's even showing that he can step out and knock down that little face-up 15-footer.
Just 4 to shoot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Whiteside earlier in his career didn't have as many options to score, but Greg, he's been very conscious of keeping that improvement of his game, and especially on the offensive end.
And Whiteside has been self-motivated since he's come back to the NBA. He's got the great length. He gets the hooks. He's got that baby hook up over the defenders, the soft shooting touch, and he just continues to improve offensively, all the while still being a force on the defensive side of the floor.
And here's Dragic. He's coming off a 28-point game against Boston.
Well, and his overall aggressiveness leads him to camping out in the lane. It's a no matter what you do type scenario.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Outside Rose. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside for Bledsoe. And it's off from 3-point range. Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Dishes it to Winslow. Winslow is screen on Love. They double him with Love. Anunoby passes to Dragic. And it's good for 2. Dragic has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's getting better looks at the basket in the second quarter after failing to get it going in the first.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Now, here's Whiteside. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Oh, and don't forget about the heavy lifting he did on the glass all evening. He controlled the game in a number of ways. Just an unbelievable effort on the glass tonight.
Just 3 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by LeBron.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
The Heat trail by 8. The pass to Anunoby. And Johnson now top of the key. Right side Dragic. Winslow against James. Winslow's shot is off.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Johnson right side. Back to Dragic. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Cleveland leading by 8. LeBron kicks to Rose. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. LeBron outside. He feeds it to Rose. He dishes it to Thompson. outside for Bledsoe. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. Pass to Whiteside. Trying to get back on track. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Miami.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Now with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone. The way he goes about defending the rim, it's like he's taking it personally that these guys are not going to score on him.
And you know what? He's a tone setter defensively. He gives his group confidence when he's on the floor. And, you know, teams are starting to realize you simply do not go at Whiteside. The block numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever.
It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And Shumpert kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Shumpert, launches it. They get it back, Harper. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Harper's got his first 2 points of the night. The Heat trail by 6. Now here's Dragic. He's got 8. Now Olynyk. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Johnson outside. For 3, Olynyk. Here's Whiteside. Banked in off the glass. Whiteside's got 14 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Harper with a screen on Dragic. Bledsoe dishes to Rose. Kicks to Harper. And Love has it in the corner. Bledsoe passes to Love. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And it's 13 points for Love.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Whiteside kicks to Dragic. Screen by Olynyk. Off the pick. And it's Miami with another.
Well, he struggled out of the gate, but now he's really cooking in the second quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Love outside. Outside Shumpert. The dish now to Rose. Pass to Love. He kicks it to Harper. There's the 3. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Feeds it to Love. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Adebayo is checked in for Whiteside. And Cleveland also making a change. LeBron's checked in for Harper. Bledsoe dishes to Love. The kick out to LeBron. Shoots the 3. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dragic with it. 10 points for him. Screen by Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cleveland ahead, up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. I know you're tired, but I need to ask, you guys started slowly. How did you pick things up?
Well, we had a slow start on defensive end, first few minutes, but we started to get it going. On the offensive end, we feel good.
We'll get that oxygen, Kevin. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, LeBron is getting mentioned, greatest player of all time. The discussion is becoming more real. Some of it will come down to longevity. The stats that he breaks, the amount of rings that he wins. I played alongside one of the greats in Hakeem Olajuwon. There aren't many guys that I would rather play with, but LeBron might be one of them.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
A great look at American Airlines Arena right on the shores of Biscayne Bay as we welcome you back to Miami. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Waiters and Winslow are the wings. Anabogu out there with Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And James is just a versatile scorer. When he's feeling it, get out of the way and let him do his thing.
The Heat trail by 8. Dragic the pass to Whiteside. Waiters outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Whiteside a screen. Here's Anabogu. And Chris, you can always face up so well from the high post when you played. Which power forward do you think has the best face-up game out there right now?
Well, I think in order to have a really good face-up game, you have to have another threat, and that's to be able to drive and finish strong off of one leg. And you definitely look at a guy like Towns in Minnesota. He has that. He's so explosive. He can finish with either hand. I also think you have to look at Anthony Davis. This kid, he can stretch the floor, shoot out to the three, but also his first step is so quick. The same with Cousins. The fact that he's 7 foot can post you up, but his first step being quick off of a pump fake, he can do it as well. And don't forget about Blake Griffin. When he gets to that 15-foot spot, you really have to honor his jump shot. So those guys come to mind as far as big fellas that can face you up and knock it down.
I know you took great pride in your decision-making in terms of when to shoot and when to drive.
Yeah, I think your shot selection is your defense as well. You shoot a bad shot, a team like Golden State could have 6 points on 2 possessions off of 2 bad turnovers. And also I think it shows a commitment to your team for wanting to win. You know, just because you have the green light, why take that when a teammate might have a better shot that's open? So I think it takes a little bit of humility, but definitely a basketball IQ that says, wait, this is the smarter play right now. Can you think it on the live and while it's going on? So it's definitely important to be able to make those decisions.
It is, yeah, it is. No good from Dragic.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The kick out to Rose. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
I tell you what, whether it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. You love playing with guys like that.
Here's Whiteside. He can't hit that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Outside for Bledsoe. LeBron dishes to Love. Stolen by Winslow. Dragic with a wide open look. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Dragic has got 12 points in the game.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Bledsoe kicks to James. The screen from Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. That three off the mark.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start for them.
Winslow wide open. He fires off target with his three. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Love with the screen on Winslow. LeBron passes to Bledsoe. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
But they better talk about him because he's really attacked them down inside. They haven't been able to stop him.
Now here's Waiters. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Dragic. Right side a screen. 5 to shoot. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
The Heat trail by 13. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Left side, Waiter. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Free throw, no good for Waiters.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Johnson, and Waiters has it in the corner. Back to LeBron. And here's Love from the arc. Rebounded by Anabogu. Anabogu's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bledsoe comes over to help. Here's Johnson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Over to the wing. Bledsoe dishes to James. They get it again. Love kicks to Thompson. To the wing on the left. From deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Heat trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Waiters. Here's the feed to Winslow. And it's Whiteside off the drive. Another shot. And that's collected by Love.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Thompson for 3. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. James outside. Bledsoe for 3. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
He's guarded by Waiters. Thompson, a screen on Waiters. To the paint, trying to get back on track.
Thompson knows his role well. He's a willing screener who is effective at creating space for his teammates.
Timeout called, the Heat. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. Then for the Cavaliers, Daniels, he's checked in for Love. And Farrell subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Whiteside, good.
It's been a steady game for him, but he hasn't done enough to keep them from falling behind.
Thompson, a screen on Waiters. He's guarded by Waiters. Inside. Farrell kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
The Heat trail by 11. Johnson outside. For three. Second chance shot. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Olynyk comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Adebayo subbed in for Winslow. To the middle. Dishes it to Daniels. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. Farrell gets the bucket. And here is Waiters. He's got 15. The pass to Olynyk. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Waiters. Waiters with the screen for Johnson. Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. There's the pick. Waiters for three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He's guarded by Waiters. And Thompson kicks to Daniels. Farrell passes to James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From past the arc. Rebound by the Heat. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Waiters kicks to Johnson. Screened by Olynyk. Johnson can't get it to go.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
There's the triple. Unable to get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Adebayo. He feeds it to Waiters. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Olynyk. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Cleveland leading by 12. Thompson, a screen on Waiters. He's guarded by Waiters. Back to Daniels for the three. Connects from three-point range. Daniels has got his first 3 points of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Heat call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Oh, he's tearing them to shreds, and I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could. You can't understand we beat Waikiki to the TV.
Shumpert is checked in for Farrell. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for LeBron.
Well, just look at the cluster in the middle of the paint. That right there tells you all you need to know about how they have built the lead they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
Here's Waiters. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Daniels dishes to Thompson. James up top. Here's the screen. Pass to Daniels. And Thompson kicks to Daniels. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 15. Johnson outside. The dish to Johnson. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Johnson the screen. Waiters for three. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Now here's LeBron. 19 points in the game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And, you know, doesn't matter where you line him up. Tyler Johnson has become a playmaker. You know, had to work his way into the NBA, but he has quickly established himself. Great threat off the bench who brings instant scoring and can be a catalyst for your offense.
First free throw is good. And Greg, with Johnson, it's that burst he plays with on the floor that makes him such an energizer.
Yeah, and for a player who isn't the biggest guard, you know, he attacks with reckless abandon. Great speed of play in the half court as well as transition, and he's really slippery and can step in if you overcommit.
Now here's Olynyk. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Dragic. He's tightly guarded and no good. The Cavaliers leading by 14. On the wing, Daniels. Down low. Shumpert passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
Here's Dragic. He's got 12. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. It's stolen by Johnson. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. He kicks it to Waiters. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That's his first foul. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And that one's good by LeBron.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with his work from the field.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 18. Releases. Jump shot is good that time. Waiters got 7 points for the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 16. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Heat trail by 16. On the court for Cleveland. At the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Rose. Now here's Waiters. The pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Dragic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Now here's Waiters. The feed to Dragic. Johnson dishes to Olynyk. Waiters for 3. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Over in the corner, Rose. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Over in the corner, Rose. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anabogu's checked in for Olynyk. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Cleveland. Dragic with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Back to Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. 5 on the clock. Johnson inside. Guarded by Shumpert, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose.
Yeah, easy call.
2. First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in, and Johnson drops them both. Cleveland leading by 16. It's a pick by Love. Bledsoe passes to Love. Outside jumper. Trying his luck deep. That doesn't go either for Rose. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Whiteside a screen on Bledsoe. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. It's a pick by Love. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus even with the D draped all over him.
The Heat trail by 15. Now here's Waiters. Dishes to Whiteside. Shoots from the baseline, but he recovers it. 4 on the clock. Right side a screen. Here's Winslow. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's LeBron. Rose kicks to Shumpert. Back to Rose. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Dragic with it. Waiters outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Right side a screen. Takes the 3. Winslow's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 16. James dishes to Shumpert. Here's Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Chris, one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game is his passing.
Oh, definitely. I love his Wes Unseld, the ode to Wes Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes. Good vision in the high post as well.
It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James, a lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and you would go in the room and watch it on video. So it's the same type premise. It's just that, you know, technology is better today. I mean, every guy wants to do it. You want to know what you're doing well, what you're doing wrong. You're all a coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially is the quarterback of his offense. So it doesn't surprise me before that he studied tape. He hasn't been his best this quarter.
Bledsoe kicks to Love. Over Dragic. And Love with the basket on the assist by LeBron. And that's 17 points for Kevin Love. The Heat trail by 17. Waiters passes to Dragic. Whiteside sets the pick for Winslow. Waiters on the wing. Whiteside sets the pick for Waiters. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's LeBron. Waiters grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Dragic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Kicks it to Waiters. The putback. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's a pick by Love. LeBron drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Goran Dragic.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
Free throw good, James.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
LeBron continues to add to his legacy, a dominant player on both ends of the floor.
Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Waiters. They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. The Heat keeping it alive. Fresh 24.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole.
Now here's Love. The stupendous finish in traffic. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Here is Whiteside. Anabogu, no good. It's stolen by Dragic. Waiters outside. Pass to Anabogu. There's Dragic with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, after not having a 3 in the first half, he got a big boost right there by nailing that triple.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Cleveland moving it around for 3. Love. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Waiters, he's open, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Waiters got 9 points here in the second half. Rose kicks to James. Down low, Thompson, and it's blocked, but they get it back. Winslow against James. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
You got to remember to box out James. He's always lurking, doing his best to come up with offensive rebounds.
The free throw drops for James. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Now here's Waiters. Rose with the block, and he's able to get it back.
His head doesn't look in the game right now. He can't seem to connect on any shot he takes out there.
In the corner, it's James. Bledsoe outside. Love wide open. He fires. Offline with his three.
Some very slack defending. Playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Right wing. James outside. It's a pick by Love. Right wing. Inside. Kicks it to Thompson. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. Dragic dishes to Waiters. There's a good screen. Back to Dragic. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. James outside. Back to Love. Shoots over Winslow. Love with another miss.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy two on the open jumper.
Winslow, the pass to Anabogu. And they pick up two.
Now those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
Bledsoe kicks to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Dragic. Rose against Waiters. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Whiteside. Waiters dishes to Dragic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Dragic. 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
LeBron passes to Love.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside.
LeBron kicks to Rose. Back to James. It's a pick by Love to the inside. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Just 5 to shoot. Inside, off the screen, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Love. That's 12 points for Tristan Thompson.
Love moves the ball so well, especially when he spots an open man.
The Heat trail by 13. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're in front by 13. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer, and it's Kevin Love with the three. Love's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to this storied season one more time.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for LeBron.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Farrell following the score by Miami. Shumpert in the corner. No good on the triple. And so here is Miami. Here's Dragic. The rebound by Pekovic. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over. Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer, he changed his dieting, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.